Hi, and welcome to an introduction of the Pims risk management software. In this session, I will talk about the core processes this product covers and the main functionality. In the end, I will give you a short demonstration. Alright, this first slide is about the philosophy of Pims risk management and about what it will bring to our customers. It's about involvement. You want to get everyone on board. It should be easy to participate. It's web-based. It's designed for a desktop, but it will scale down to mobile devices such as pads and mobile phones. Risk is handled at its core. That means that natural teams working with risk work with their risks. This might be aggregated, it might be part of the top 10, or it might be risks handled at this natural teams. It's about communication. It's very widely used in workshops and meetings, and it should be a tool natural to select to use in those settings. It's about control. You assign responsibility, you provide action tracking, and the risk picture should be a natural part of the management meetings. It's also about quality. Is the process happening with respect to assessment and mitigating actions? You can see that in the statistics. Is it helping lowering the risks or increasing opportunities? You should be able to see that in the live matrix shown here. Then about some of its functionality. Access. Pims consists of a normal user, super user, and a read-only user role. All of these three roles will see the entire risk register within a domain, which can be a project or an organization. The normal user is able to update, add actions, and do most of it. The super user may do that and some more, and also do the setup per domain, and the read-only, that's self-explanatory. And they have further granulation for access to actions only role. That means you will see risks where you have actions assigned to you, and only those risks. You register a risk once, and you assess it, and you reassess it until you're done. You categorize and you prioritize your risks. That's done by placing the risks in a breakdown structure, adding multiple categories, which is configurable. You can say if it's part of top 10, sub top 10, or any other categorization. Further on, you communicate the risks, and that's done either via the tool live or by reports. Then a demonstration of the Pims risk management software. This is my starting page, which shows me my responsibilities and tasks. And for risk management, it will show that I have risk where I am a risk owner, and I have actions assigned to me. The most central screen in Pims risk will be the risk list. This will bring you up the entire risk register for the domain. It shows the 25 first of the total 31. You may reallocate, change the size of the screens. You might turn on and off columns in the grid, and you might do filtering in the column title or filtering here. In that way, this is a simple report generator, as you can export the data to PDF or Excel. If I want to filter the risk list, I have the possibility to do this on the left pane or in the column headers. I want to see all overdue actions for the top 10 risks. It will bring up these three risks. If I want to see some more details, I have a details panel, which can show you the previous and current assessment and the action. If you want to go in and see the full detail of a risk, you will click on the risk ID, and it will bring you the details of the risk. Here you will find more metadata, like the title of the risk, mandatory fields like status, risk owner, and the breakdown structure with the configurable levels, actions, comments, attachments, and links. There are also configurable data in the right pane, which in this case is time of exposure and a theme. The assessment is located centrally here with the probability and the consequence categories. If I want to change this assessment, I would say, okay, the probability has increased and the schedule goes from medium to high, which will move the risk over here. You can magnify the matrix and you can also view previous assessments. I will now head over to the risk plan, which is located in the menu as risk plan. This will show you risks in a timeline for risks where you have set an exposure start and exposure end, and you have the same filter possibilities on your left, and you may say something about the scale. I can say year quarters, and it will represent your risks in a timeline quite nicely. You may also move risks in the timeline, or you may expand the exposure period. Other screens of interest is the statistics and charts, which is quantities. It would say something in your breakdown structure level 1, how many open risks you have, how many new risks last week, last month, 6 months, and so on, closed risks, actions, and closed actions. It does also include some statistics graphical on overdue actions percentage, soon overdue actions, and so on. Alright, I think that's it for now. It was a short introduction. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.